Welcome to Aesthetics by Swanson, where everything is aesthetic. This is podcast episode number 3, lesson number 3, YouTube episode number 3, all the above, number 33333, synchronicity, how to win in your diet. This is going to be a good one. Don't forget to give us a like, comment, and subscribe on all of our socials. All across the board, Instagram at Aesthetics by Swanson, programs at Aesthetic by Swanson, YouTube at Aesthetics by Swanson, and Spotify at Aesthetics by Swanson. Let's jump right into it. This is episode 3, podcast episode number 3, how to win in your diet. Starting off with number 1, what is the best diet? Best diet. Get this question all the time, and we're going to address this in this episode. Well, the best diet, in our opinion, in my opinion, is the diet that you can stick to in the long term. Now, when it comes to hypertrophy, like I talked about yesterday, and training for aesthetics, you don't want to restrict anything. The moment you take that toy away from the child, the moment you take that chocolate, your favorite, whatever child, I was going to say chocolate, so I'll stick with chocolate. The moment you take that chocolate bar away from yourself, I can't have this, I can't do this, limiting beliefs towards food, you are creating resistance, with like a deep resistance within yourself. So what do I believe is the best way to go about this? Well, let's say if you're going into a 500 calorie deficit, your maintenance is 2,500 and you're going to 500 to lose a pound a week. Okay, because 3,500 calories is a pound of fat. So, okay, I want to do a 500 calorie deficit for a couple weeks. All you do is build your meals in accordance with your protein and your overall calories. You don't need to cut out carbs. You don't need to deplete fats, deplete carbs, deplete protein. Oh, I heard protein was bad, so I can't have it. Again, the whole marketing scheme of demonizing one macro just doesn't work in the long term, because again, you're taking away the things that you love. And here at Aesthetics by Swanson, again, we believe in balance. Life is all about balance. The universe is about balance. So we should be balanced in our nutrition. Don't you just love that picture right there? It's got all the good stuff in it. But here we're about balance. The flexible diet has many different names. The flexible diet, the flexitarian diet. It's just a well-balanced diet. Okay, protein, carbs, and fats. The whole debate with processed food. Yeah, you can have it. I have processed food in my diet all the time. But in my highest opinion, you always start off with building your protein into your diet. So if you need to get 1 gram per pound, like I talked about before, you build your meals in the Chronometer, great app. That's the app that we use, all the clients use. The Chronometer has many different names. But just go into the App Store, download that app. It is for free. It is free. Get that app and start tracking and build in accordance with your deficit, build in accordance with your maintenance calories, and build in accordance with your surplus. There's only three settings. And start there. Okay? If you know you got to get 100 grams of protein, build in accordance with that protein goal. Split your meals up of 4 to 5. The reason why people get bogged down, like I talked about before, is because the information just hits them and they think they got to get it all I got to get 100,000 grams of protein all in one take. I can't eat all that meat. Well, who said you had to eat just only meat? This isn't the carnivore diet. No. A well-balanced diet, protein, carbs, and fats. Split your meals up in 4 to 5 and start winning today with your training, with your diet. Okay? So what does that look like? What does that look like? Well, let's say if you like yogurt. The yogurt that I recommend is the ratio yogurt. Fire! 25 grams of protein in each cup. If you pair that with your favorite meat, you weigh your food, get a food scale, and you're accountable with those numbers, you'll find that when you're tracking in the Chronometer, that begins to add up really quick, and And the result, you're going to be winning. You're going to be winning. Your physique is going to change because you're getting 1 gram per pound. You're having a well-balanced diet. You're not restricting. It's almost as if you're not even dieting. Whether you're in a maintenance phase, a bulk, or a cut, especially if you're in a cut, you just find yourself reducing the grams. That's it. You're manipulating energy. Everything is energy. You're just reducing the grams of whatever it is that you're building in your diet. Look at it as like a video game. Tracking should never be this headache that people make it out to be. It should never be that way, in my opinion. It should never be that way. It should be fun. You should be like, oh, I get to track my food. I get to be accountable, and I get to see the results. I get to see the results of how I look naked. I get to see the results, how I look in the gym, how people see me, how I see myself. And I will say this, how you see yourself is the most important. Okay? You have to have a strong concept of self, and then ignoring the outside. And as long as you know deep down in your heart you're doing everything that you need to, and the boxes are checked off, you're going to win in this aesthetics game. You are going to win. Okay? Protein snacks. Build your meals in accordance with your protein. Okay, I hit that. All that good stuff. So, there was this whole keto craze where it's the whole, let me hit it, restriction for a second. Restricting carbs. I hear that all the time in the gym. Oh, I'm just going to cut out carbs for a week. Okay. Yeah, you cut it out for a week, then what? You cut out I'm just going to cut out, or they'll target a specific food like pasta and chocolates, and I'm just going to stop eating this no, you're not. You're going to go back to it because you love it. So you don't need to deprive yourself of the things that you love. Again, you just need to track it. Get the chronometer. If you need coaching, holla at us, Aesthetics by Swanson. Holla at your boys, Aesthetics by Swanson Coaching. If you don't have a good training split, we got those. We got those all day. The Peach program, the Greek God program. And you start tracking, you start to see those results. You start training till failure. You start training for aesthetics. If you're a power lifter and you're like, man, I want to be more aesthetic, the diet, tracking your overall calories, or you don't have to be so, I want to say, on the dot about it, but you need to become conscious of the protein intake and your training execution if you want to be aesthetic. If you've been a power lifter for 5 years and you're like, I love putting up numbers, but I'm not aesthetic. My chest does not match my legs. Then if you're a man, you need that Greek God program. If you're a female, I've been powerlifting for 6 years, or I've been a swimmer, but this booty ain't popping. Then the Peach program is for you. On God, it's for you. And I'll end with this. The best diet is the diet that you can stick to in the long term. What is the best training split? Along with the diet, the best training split that you can stick to, like I said before, that fits your lifestyle. At the end of the day, fitness is not a one-time thing. It is a lifestyle. Okay? It's a lifestyle. And this is why, a lot of people, unfortunately, they have this bounce back where they lose a lot of weight and they gain it back because they didn't download the program in their subconscious mind that this is truly a lifestyle. And I'll tell you guys, to make this the best lifestyle that it can be, you have to have balance. And here at Aesthetics by Swanson, we believe in balance. The best balance split. There's nothing wrong with changing things up. But as long as you're training till failure in that split, and the exercises, as long as you're getting your protein, as long as you're building your protein in accordance with the goals, you're going to win. You're going to win. As long as you're keeping the stress down, having a healthy work-life balance with training, nutrition, playing with the kids, taking the spouse out, Have balance in everything that you do, because I promise you, balance is what keeps the lifestyle intact. Everything just super glued together. And if you find yourself getting out of balance with the training split, or you find I'm going a little bit over calories, just dial it back. That's it. And I also want to end with this. I swear I'm going to end with this. When it comes to tracking your calories, if you go over one day, just one day, all of your progress is not ruined. Even if you're getting ready for a bodybuilding competition, all of your progress is not ruined, because we want to look at our weeks when it comes to tracking overall calories as a whole. So one of the cool features with pretty much with most of the apps, I know with the chronometer that we use, all you have to do is just go to the home screen, hit refresh, and look at your week as a whole once the calories have been averaged out. And as long as your average hits your goal, that's all that matters. So if you go under calories one day, that's fine. If you're in maintenance one day, that's fine. And if you go over one day, that's fine too. At the end of the day, it's all about the balance and the average of the week. Same thing with your weight. Same thing with everything in life. We want you to win. And that concludes this episode. We love you guys. We love you guys. This has been episode 3, podcast episode number 3, lesson number 3, how to win in your diet. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And have a great day.